Hello guys, welcome back to the second video of the series Excel Fundamental for Data Analysis. I'm recording this video for the third time because I don't know what is the problem with the recorder. It just gets stopped. No worries. With with very enthusiasm and with a lot of excitement, I'm recording it for the third time. Okay, so let's get started. First, we want the current date, so we will use the today function for it. Today function is there. Yes. So this today function gives you the current date. You can use it whenever you want the current date. We have a lot of variations with it. Like sometime we can add the current time as well. That is different timestamp functions that Excel have inbuilt. You can use it and read it if you guys want. In the cell E5, we have the ratings. That is 7 out of 10, 4 out of 10. But in the cell F5, what we want is that we just want the ratings. That is 7, 4, 10, 8. We're going to use the left function. This is a very amazing function of Excel which help you to extract the specific part that you needed. So let's do that. 7. Perfect. To copy the same formula down to the rest of the cell, we can use this autofill function. Perfect. What we can do is what more we can do with that is right now this is in the category of general. Obviously general people get no seat, so we will put it in number. Jokes apart, now it is a number. So what we have do what we have did here is that we call it cell formatting. We had formatted the cell, and what we can do with it now is that whenever we put some formulas over it, it will consider this as a number, and accordingly it will perform the calculation. So it would be easy for Excel to actually understand what is this. So we had made it very clear to Excel that this is number. Whenever you are considering it, just consider as a number. In the column H5, we want the birth month. Okay, so for that we have a very basic function called month, and the syntax is that you just have to put the series of the number from which you want the month to be extracted. Here it is 12. We put it 12. But the issue here is that what if we don't want just the 12? We want that it should be, instead of 12, it should be December. And not just December, it should be December, the whole spelling of December. So for that, we need to use the text function. Okay. The syntax of text function is that in first it wants the value, and the value should be the string from which we want to extract the month number. And after that we have to specify the format in which we want. So in this case we want in full December, so we're going to put 4 M's. That's perfect. Enter. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Here you have December. As usual, like every time, we can use this autofill function to copy rest of the formulas down in the cell. Next, we want the birth year. Oh, this is the easy one. We can just put the year function. Year. That's it. And the syntax for that is we want the series number. So here we have the series number. We just have to put it and yeah, get the birth year. Just copy it down to rest of the cell. Perfect. Now, this is a little tricky question. Here they want the age. The age of a person who was born on this date. Okay, let's do it. So what normally what we do is that we just subtract from the current date, the birth date, and we divide it to 365.25. Okay, enter. Oh god, what is this? This is something very different. So I think you can figure out what happened here. Just like maths, bracket plays a very important role, so we just have to put a bracket here. Perfect. And here we have the answer for the H. We can copy it down. Oh my god, again it's an error. What had happened here? Okay, so in the first formula, what we can see is that here it is I2, that is this cell, and this is G5, that is this cell. This is the inbuilt behavior of Excel that with the going on calculations, Excel just shift down one cell. So we just want to tell Excel that keep this cell same for all the calculation. So what we can do is that we can log this cell, and this action is called mixed referencing. So we had given the reference of the cell G5 and I2, but this is mixed because we want Excel to keep on referring the G5 cell one cell down at the time of each calculation, but we don't want this to be happen with I2. So we had just logged it. Okay, enter. Now we will copy down this new formula, which is right. Just and now you can see that this number look very bulky. What we can do is that we can reduce this decimal numbers. So in home tab in number we have this button that is decrease decimal. We're going to decrease it. Okay. Okay. Now it looks good. Now it looks good. Also, we can check what it is considering. What Excel is considering this 35.8. Here it is considering it as a number, which is right. No problem with it. Now next cell, what they want is that the year's service. Okay, they want the year of service. What we can do is that we can just copy the same formula, I guess. Let me grab this thing. Okay, just copy it. Oh my god, I'm very lazy. Control C. Okay, so when we come here, we can like, oh, it's not good to be so much lazy, Anax. Come on. Okay, that's it. Just instead of the birth date, we this time want this year. That is the date of hire. Okay. My God, the weather is cold here. Enter. Yeah, that's perfect. Can copy this thing down. Everything is going well. And now this is the second cell that we want to fit. We have to calculate it. What they want, the next review date. So the last review date was 28/7/2020. The company who takes the review, they takes a review in every year. So the last review was on 28/7/2020. The next review they want that it should be on 28/7/2021. So let's explore how we can do this. What if I click on this and add one, because whatever the thing is that it's just number, it should add one. Yes, it is adding one, but it is adding one to the number. But in this case, we want that it should add on the year. So we have to just follow some different things. This thing will not work. It's, the next we can use is the date function. Okay. The syntax for this is year, month, and day. So we're going to write year. We have to take year from this thing. Bracket close. We want to add one to the year because we want the review to be taken on the next year. For month, we want to keep the same. Come on. Need to type this thing. Oh, lazy me. Sorry. We want month to be taken from this one. Likewise, I want the day to be taken from the same one. Okay, that's it. Going to close the bracket and enter. Yeah, that's perfect. Let's copy this thing down. Now I just want to set a reminder. Suppose the company who takes a review, they want to send a reminder on the first date of that particular month when the reviews will be taken. So in this case, the company want me to send a reminder on 1/7/2021. We can use the function end of the month, and after that we can add stuff. We can do that thing later, but first use the end of the month. So the start date is this. Okay, and the month we want is, let's say, 1. And if we put enter, so that is 31 1. So it is adding 1 month. What if I subtract 1 month? Enter. Okay, and now I think I should add 1. Okay, now by this thing we are having the 1 from it. That's great. One more thing we can do is that we want the review to be taken the next year, but we don't want this that it should be on weekends, or no, it should not be on the bank holiday. So what we're going to do is that we're going to put a workday function. Workday function. Comma 0, so that whenever the review will be taken, it will not on the work days. So no, that will not on the weekends, it will be just on the work days. Sorry for my stammeringness and that I'm speaking shit. Sorry for that. Now what they want is the start of the year. I think we can do it same as we create a date. So we're going to create a date now. Date. For date, we want an year function, and we want year to be taken from, the year should be taken from this. Okay, let me put in brackets. It should be taken from this. And as it is the start of the month, I just want it that the month should be 1 and the day should be 1. That's it. Oh, the date should be 1. How can day be 1? Next thing. This is to calculate the work days. So to calculate the work days, we will use the net work days function. That's it. And the start date is the start of the date. We just calculated it, and till the date. So we're going to put the current date. Enter. Yes, we have got everything. So now the sheet is completed, and we had calculated each of the field which was required here. That is it for today. Thank you so much.